This is it. The end. The finale. The final battle. The epic fight to end everything. And guess what, Olivia?
Yeah?
This boss is fucking terrible. Nah, seriously. She goes down so easily. It's really anticlimactic. Like, Zephyr was the highlight and everything else after that just kind of falls apart. But, you know, this fight is over with in, like, less than 10 minutes. Which is, yeah... It's a shame after, like, because, like, 7 does it much better. That's a real boss fight. But also, this fight's weird in the sense that, in order, like, the actual legendary weapons don't do that much to the demon dragon unless you use the binding blade, which does ridiculous. It's like, say, for instance, you hit, I'm trying to think. Alright. Like, the legendary weapons are, like, hitting Gyarados with Rock Slide.
Yeah.
Binding blade is like hitting Gyarados with Thunder. 4 times super effective. But the reason you want to do that is that if you kill her normally, you don't get the best ending. If you fight her with the binding blade, you get the best ending. So Roy has to take her down. Because if you actually don't, the legendary weapons, you'll see, they don't do that much damage. They do quite a bit, but not a lot. Roy's one does, like, basically one-shots her.
Wow.
So it's ultimately kind of pointless. I'd have made it so that they all do, nothing is ultra effective. But yeah, and she looks intimidating. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, like, the Fire Emblem has a tradition of doing this. At the end of a fight, you get everyone just to say a little quip.
Yeah.
So yeah. Just everyone's going around just like, yeah, it begins. It's pretty cool. Fuck Hector walked over for us, I need to one-shot them. You can do this, Wendy. You took down the king. You can do this.
The Hector walked over this. Roy, don't fuck it up.
Yeah, Roy, don't fuck this up. No, watch out. Roy has, like, to do the final blow, and he misses.
Yes.
It's like, Roy, for fuck's sake. And yeah, and every turn they respawn dragons, and they are, like, high-level dragons, but again, nothing to worry about. But anyway, we got questions to finish. Let's get to this. All right. This question is an interesting one. Favorite Mario sports game? Well, I love the Mario sports games, I'm not going to lie. Olive, do you have a favourite?
I love Mario Tennis on the Game Boy. Not Game Boy.
GameCube. Power Tennis,
Mario Power Tennis I love. And I love, is Striker Charge on the Wii?
Yeah.
Yeah, those two I think I love them.
I'm the exact same. I also like Mario, because I don't count kart, that's kart races.
Yeah.
I also quite like Mario Golf on the GameCube, Toadstool Tour. That was quite fun. I also, funny enough, even though this isn't technically Mario, do you remember Mario Sonic in the Winter Olympics?
Oh yeah!
I enjoyed that for the Dream events. I love the Dream events. Those were so good.
The something highway.
It was Radical Highway snowboarding and like ski jumping Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
I thought that was really, really, really good. Okay. Alright, here's one. Biggest guilty pleasure anime. Olive, like, anime you know is bad, but you fucking love it.
No, you know it's bad, but you still...
Yeah, favorite guilty pleasure anime. Funny enough, I'm going to make a top 10 list about that at some point. Because I've got 10 animes, like, I know they're not good, but I love it.
I'm going to have to say Rolling Girls. I know it's not the best one out there, but I do love, like, the chemistry between the characters is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And the youngest character, she's adorable. And you love the journey they go on.
Yeah.
So it's probably Rolling Girls.
Okay, for me, it's Regalia, the Three Sacred Stars. It's not well written, it doesn't make a lot of sense, it's quite, like, the plot's not too interesting, and a lot of shit just kind of happens, but the reason I love it is because the cast is nothing but adorable anime girls that are so lovable and sweet. That's, like, pretty much the main cast. In giant robots beating the shit out of each other. And I'm just like, yes! So much yes. I love that show. But it kind of indulges in itself. Like, it knows it's not great, but it just has a blast with it. And I just like, yeah, this is so much fun. I'm watching giant robots kick the shit out of each other and they're piloted by sweet little girls. I love it. I just love it. I love Regalia. Thoughts on FE4 so far? FE4 is, like, it's quite interesting. It's really ambitious, and I do appreciate a lot of the ambition, and there's a lot of stuff I do like about the game. It's just a case of technical limitations and dated mechanics hold it back from being, like, great, amazing. See, even then, Apocalypse Zone does 22. Yeah. And, like, some of the other things, like, a lot of the ideas are good on paper.
But then translate.
But in concept, in execution, they're not so great. That's a Demon Dragon Sprite, by the way.
Wow.
But, oh yeah, she can't even retaliate from long range.
Huh.
That sucks. Like, seriously, you can't retaliate from long range? Or at least I don't think she can now. Maybe she's only used physical attack. But yeah, so genealogy, a lot of great elements, some of which work and it's really ambitious, but it's dated and it's also limited, and some of the ideas don't in execution aren't that great. Is there any yaoi pairings in Fire Emblem you really ship? Basically, are there any gay pairings in Fire Emblem you're totally with? I swear for you it's Libra and Lonku. Was it? Yeah, because remember you tried to...
No. That... I don't ship them, it was an accident.
Yeah.
The pairing I usually do is Lonku and Daja, but no, it was an accident. For the longest time for Libra was a girl.
Yeah.
So I spent all my time and effort trying to get them to A support, realised, to S support, realised, oh wait, they can only go to A, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wait, it's a boy! And I'm like...
It's a dude.
I was too shocked to be angry that all my hard work was gone.
So are there any gay pairings in Fire Emblem you're with?
Yeah, Kaze and Silas.
Oh yeah, Kaze and Silas. For me, Ike and Soren. I totally ship Ike and Soren, like, straight up. Okay. This one we could definitely answer. Besides BlazBlue, what other fighting games do you like?
What?
Well, see, because my brother Isaac, he's massive into fighting games. And even then, we played fighting games a lot when we were growing up.
Yeah.
So while he's the expert, what do we play? Well,
do you... Yeah, Smash.
well, obviously Smash.
You play Smash?
That claw is huge. We played BlazBlue and we played Guilty Gear.
You played BlazBlue. I played like Guilty Gear once, but I really enjoyed it.
And I played Guilty Gear quite a bit. I played it with Scheme and Fox. That one time we watched D3, that was great. We played Killer Instinct.
Yep.
We play Street Fighter. See, look, 48.
God, do we play Street Fighter?
We play Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, Injustice. We've got Injustice 1 and 2.
I played Skullgirls on Steam.
Yeah.
I know you haven't played. It was at the Thingamajig though. Yeah. We played the Capcom Versus games a lot. I love the Capcom Versus games. What else?
Sanku's Capcom versus Marvel vs. Capcom.
And Tatsunoko versus Capcom and Capcom versus SNK, all that stuff. Any other fighting games? We played the Dragon Ball Z fighting games.
Oh yeah, we did.
We played Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Yeah, we play a lot of fighting games.
Yeah.
So yeah, fighting games. Yeah. Fighting games are my second favorite genre.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I love fighting games. So if you get the best ending, you basically help the Demon Dragon regain her soul at the end. If not, then So yeah, that's it. Binding Blade is over. We'll talk more about it as the epilogue wraps up. But anyway, more questions. Okay. What's your opinion on Sigurd, and would you rank him in the if you remade top 10 lords? I like Sigurd. Sigurd's very straightforward and quite simple, but they get across quite a bit of like he is very noble and he's compassionate and stuff. He's not too deep, but he has a real lord vibe and you respect the guy. Like, despite his limited screen time, they do the best they can with Sigurd, and you appreciate him. Would he get in Best Lord? Yes, he'd probably be number 8. I think he's better than Ephraim and Crom, but none of the others. So, yeah, and this is just a quick wrap up. It's like, yes, so, things go back to normal and, stuff like that. Next question. Why exactly do you like the Black Knight so much? Why don't I? He's basically Darth Vader's version of Fire Emblem's version of Darth Vader. He's so well written. He's really, really intimidating. He's an amazing boss, has amazing music, great character, such an amazing villain. I've explained it in all my videos. If you want to know, just watch those. Any video with the Black Knight featured and you'll know why. Have you seen Ruby? Yes, I've seen Ruby. I think it's great stuff. Incredibly stylized, wonderful action scenes, great characters and stuff. Also, Ruby did something to me. See, when Olivia and I, we've watched the Full Metal Alchemist, we've watched, our Triguns, we've watched our Code Geass, we know what it's like to be sad with anime. And it's hard for an anime to make me cry. Ruby made me cry!
Whoa.
I was so upset in season 3, and if you watched it, you know exactly why. I burst out crying in that one scene. I was like, fuck you. But Ruby's wonderful. Okay. Do you think legendary weapons should be unbreakable but with dramatic high risks and like high weight or low hit rate? Depends on the game. For this game, probably yes, because you get them earlier, so if you bust them out early, I do think they should be unbreakable because they're legendary. Yeah. It just makes sense. But I do think they should be difficult because Thingamajig, because they're super legendary, they're difficult to wield, like they got low hit or stuff like that. Really high weight. Yes, I do agree with that. But I also think though I think the ones that you get at the end, like the plot ones, should just be amazing. Yeah. The Falchion or Crom's Exalted Falchion, stuff like that. Those should just be straight up amazing. Other ones give them some debuffs, but still make them really, really good and unbreakable. And last question: is Olive just a nickname, Or is Olivia her official name?
It's officially Olivia.
Yeah,
My name is not Olive.
Olive is the nickname we give Olivia just because, you know.
Olivia makes sense.
Yeah, it's just we just say it because family. It's like people call me just like Louis or Lou.
Lou.
Yeah.
Never called you Louis.
Some people have. That's friends call me Louis or Lulu, stuff like that.
It's call you Lou.
Yeah.
It's easier. Yeah, my name's not actually Olive. It's just the nicknames.
Yeah. You hear it now.
Easier.
Yeah. And of course Roy doesn't see that Lelina wants them. She wants the Roy. She wants the binding blade.
You know he'd probably fuck up.
No, he'd missed getting it in. Yeah, he'd missed. It's like, Roy, put it in me. Missed. How do you do that?
Lily was like, get out. Get out.
Get the fuck out. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. This bit is quite funny because they take Eden back to Arcadia and stuff like that, and Roy visits, and Faye does something so adorable. I just like, even though it's just a sprite, you can't help but just go, aww. But anyway, yeah. So, Binding Blade's over, Olive. Yeah, it took us a while, but that's it. Binding Blade is done, and I'll revisit this game either when it's your hard mode run or when they remake it, which might happen because in the tweet the developer said, Echo said, I'd like to do a remake Binding Blade the most. So might just happen.
Conspiracy theory.
A game theory.
Yeah.
Will Binding Blade get a remake? Well, it depends how much money Fire Emblem's making, and so far it's just rolling in the money.
Now, here's a better theory. Will we ever see the likes of F-Zero or Metroid again?
E3 2017. Please! More likely Metroid, because apparently they might be doing something. I know, what annoys me is that F-Zero doesn't even need to be innovative. Just put it in HD, 30 player online, 60 FPS with new core design, and no one will complain. That's all you have to do. You don't have to be innovative, you just have to make a really fucking good F-Zero game. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's basically teaching her. Because I think she kind of she lost everything, so she's kind of like a blank slate now.
Yeah. Feet.
What?
It's really weird, her eye colour is the same as her hair colour.
Oh, you mean one of her eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Figgy dropped on her head.
Aww.
But yeah, I love what Faye does right now. It's so cute. Look.
Did she just laugh?
No, watch. I love this bit.
Stop when you laugh.
Just runs around in circles. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, she lost! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Bless her soul, I just want to adopt her.
Oh no, it's like a Mario RPG. In the beginning of the game, if you go to the Mushroom Town or something,
yeah,
there's this little toad, and it's running around 1,000 miles per hour, just round circles. I talked to it, and I don't know if this toad was on drugs. It must have been. So it was like, oh, if I wait a bit, we get married, Mario, wait for me. And I was just like,
is this toad okay?
Is this toad on shrooms?
He is a shroom.
Has he eaten himself and gotten himself high? I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. But anyway, so that is Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade. Olive, final thoughts on the game based on the entire Let's Play. What do you think of it?
Based on what I've seen, it's good. The characters like Deke and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The characters look good and fun, It looks like a fun game. Fog of War does not look like...
So level design doesn't look particularly good?
Yeah. Again, Zephyr looked awesome. I like Zephyr.
Actually, can I just interject? Okay, this is where they do the whole what goes on. Here's what actually happened. Here's my theories of what actually happened. So it said Roy went on to lead the laws and be respected. No. Came back, Zephyr and Elwood said, all right, Roy, I saw a performance, go to your room. You took way too many bodies, go to your room. You're fucking terrible. Go. What did Faye do? Faye was running around so fast she tripped, banged her head, and she never woke up again.
Oh.
No, in all thingy, she just probably rolled, all she did was stayed cute forever.
Oh.
He also says how many wins and losses they got. So, we're going to find out which unit got the most wins.
Wendy.
We'll have to wait and see. Because remember, Wendy didn't join for a while, so maybe not. And even then, yeah. So, yeah. Anything else you got to say about the game?
Yeah, just looks fun, looks cool. Might try it out later.
Uh-huh.
But not on the top list right now.
Yeah, as for me, well, I've explained pretty much everything I said in Free For All. So, what happened to Sophia? She was so RNG blessed, she ascended to the heavens and became the next god. She became the next RNG god. She overtook Anna. She was like, I've been so RNG blessed, I am now immortal. As for me, Binding Blade has a lot of things like, has some cool stuff in it. It's a game with a lot of potential, which I'd love to see done in a remake. Cast is alright, not the best. Map design, while overall not particularly strong, has some good ones and fun stuff. This was the game that really set the Fire Emblem standard though, and I really do appreciate that, because you can see every other Fire Emblem game almost just kind of follows Binding Blade's example. So I do like it for that. It was the game that really started focusing on what Fire Emblem should be. What did Ellen do? No, she
she became a saint, so she joined Jesus.
Oh yeah, she became one of his disciples.
She's joined Jesus.
Yeah, she's found Jesus, and now she goes knocking on doors and say, "Do you have time to discuss our Lord and Savior?" She's a Jehovah's Witness. But it has some annoying features, has bad character balancing, Roy's promotion, and the story, and has great villains and stuff, and good moral grey that I really like. Story's alright, not particularly amazing, but then there's a lot of potential here in a remake to make possibly one of the best games in this series. I really like Binding Blade. Not one of my favourites, pretty low down, but still an overall great game. As for Corrine, she returned home, and I want to say, like,
She's a brother, don't she?
yeah, Klein. No, she returned home, and due to her new status as the dodge tank and so powerful, her bitchiness and posh and like snark levels just reached new heights. She ordered people around, and if they ever dared disobey her, they just took her fire to the face.
Her ego got too big.
Yeah, her ego she became a planet named Ego.
Yeah.
Rutger was such a critical master, he accidentally criticaled himself out of existence.
No.
He criticaled so hard he vanished.
No, Root got critical so hard it was hit into another time period with vampires and Dracula.
Yeah, he criticaled the space-time continuum and ended up in Castlevania and decided to become a vampire hunter and go by the name of Simon.
Yeah, changed his name to Simon.
So that's what happened to Rutger. But yeah, I enjoyed doing this Let's Play. I hope all of you enjoyed it. It's been great reading the comments, and I think it's been great just, going through this game, having a lot of RNG bullshit, but also having Wendy and Sophia prove everyone wrong. I think that was wonderful. Gonzalez was loved by people, but he was the most feared person in the entire Fire Emblem universe because his face, combined with his speed and like critical hit ratio, everyone was scared. Every bad guy was scared shitless of Gonzalez. He was the devil bringer. He was absolutely terrifying. Yeah. So yeah, Binding Blade, pretty good game. It's quite easy to find. You can find a patch on Serenus Forest, and you can find ROMs of it everywhere. So, if you feel interested, this is definitely a good one to play. Sue eventually went to his Tangent Systems headquarters and demanded that this game be remade and Lynn be involved. If she didn't, they would experience her wrath, and by that I mean her father. And the fact that she would kick their asses. Yeah. So yeah, Binding Blade, like, of all the games, this one has massive potential for a remake. And I'd love to see it be remade. Also, because people know who Roy is, but they never got to play his game. I reckon it could do well over here. Because, according to Smash, Roy is our boy. But then everyone plays the game, it's like, Roy is shit.
Hold on, Roy's not our boy.
Yeah, wait just a second.
Roy
right. Is terrible. Lelina is our girl. So yeah, Lelina. Lelina returned home, and much like her father, she enforced absolute power in Ostia. But by doing so, the nation became power hungry, and she started the next war. Oh. Lelina got too power hungry. Because, like, Hector was the same, he was so powerful, but Lelina took after her father, and was like, I crave the power. I crave power. She just... I have the... She picked up Hector's axe. Oh god. Alright, Wendy. See, Wendy returned to Bud. As she had defeated the king, she returned and took over. Because of her story and her performance as a terrible unit that became strong enough to take down the king, it inspired all other Fire Emblem characters to up their game. And as time went on, characters became less and less shit, and balance became restored to Fire Emblem. Occasionally, with games like Radiant Dawn and Revelations, it would dip, but it's thanks to Wendy that character balancing got fixed, and Fire Emblem now has balanced units, and we no longer have really unbalanced games. So it's thanks to Wendy that Fire Emblem finally got over its character balance problem. Why? Because it took them to get the worst unit and then work from there. Wendy proved to everyone that even the worst of units can triumph.
But we can't all celebrate. We must remember the loss of,
In this case,
the loss of the units we have abandoned.
Yeah, and by that I mean they're on the fucking park bench. And I'm sorry, Zafiro should have snapped Roy's neck.
Yeah.
It's been quite the journey. Super Mario Club worked in this game, but this is a Fire Emblem game.
It's a me.
It's a me, you're Mario.
Yeah, but we must also remember the death of Takumi.
In the prison.
In the prison.
Yeah.
Killed by Roy and Corin.
No, it was Robin and Corin.
Robin and Corin, that's what I meant. I meant Robin.
He grabbed the leather sword and shoved it where the sun don't shine.
And unfortunately, Takumi did not survive.
Yeah. That's why he's so butthurt. in face. It's like, why are you so butthurt? Robin did stuff to me in prison and I'll never feel the same. See, while that's meant to be Guinevere being crowned queen, nah, it's Wendy.
It's Wendy.
Wendy's the new queen of Bern. It's official. Wendy's queen. She dethroned the king. She took the crown for herself. It's like, oh, what's Roy gonna do? Fight me?
Yeah,
Please, I can dodge. Like, think, Roy's bad hit matched with Wendy's dodge.
He'd never.
Yeah. This also, and then you also get ranked at the end of this game. I think a lot of Fire Emblem games rank you. Not all of them, but I know 7 does and stuff. So yeah, this goes through how many turns it took and how long it took me. Oh yeah, chapter 8, that took a while. Oh, which was the longest though? We're also looking through this, so yeah.
Seems to be chapter 9 right now with 1 hour 16.
No, 11, chapter 1 hour 26. That's because I had to do it, yeah, the thingamajigs. So yeah, most of them are clocking in about an hour. So yeah, wait, yeah, so what was the thing? They got shorter though. Chapter 21.
Took you 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that was fucking long. Oh, that was a recording session and a half. The last one took me 9 minutes. See, look, less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes, and it was over. That's how easy it was. And then I get ranked on my overall performance. So, tactics, I got B. That's like, use Wendy, we're gonna knock you down. And Sophia, knock you down. Combat, I got an A. Survival, A. Experience points, B. Funds, B. Power, A. Overall, A rank.
Ooh. Does it go A+?
I have no idea. All I know is, as great as this is, I bet there's people in the comment section, my first playthrough, I got full A rank. Yeah, shut the hell up. Oh, sorry. Maybe I just wanted it for fun rather than doing it the optimal way. Maybe I just wanted to play for fun.
Yeah.
You know, you can play Fire Emblem without playing optimally. There is such thing as a different mentality. And yet, thing is, because these people didn't come into the end, they only get really, really brief, mentions, help build Foray. It's like, is that it? Because other Fire Emblem games would go more in depth, but this game is just like, yeah.
Oh, whatevs.
But they did help us. Percival was Percival. So it's so brief. It's like, what did you do? I joined the clan. What else? I joined the clan. What? No, cried himself to sleep as he couldn't promote. Poor chat. Cried himself to sleep every night.
Went to the Digiworld.
Oh god damn it, Olivia! He cried himself to sleep. Got so
stayed as a dancer. Nothing changed.
Yeah. No, Ray got so enraged by Sophia, went to hunt her down, and he still beat her. Tate, nothing. Alan got so RNG screwed. Luck was never on his side again.
Sad times.
Look, had a vendetta against Gonzalez. Noah, why am I still here?
Yeah, why am I here again?
To be fair though, I like Noah. It's just all these characters like, wait, who are you? Lou, technically better than Lelena. Walt, I was cool until Sue turned up.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Most of them have even the same copy face one, like help build this, worked as an orphan.
Retired in his during his life, he's like, you know what, fuck it.
He was in 7 as well.
Yeah, he's just like,
fuck this. Yeah, fuck this, I'm out.
Wade!
Yeah, became a missionary. Tried to bang as many people as possible. Oh, yeah.
Spread the word of Jesus.
Calm down, Olivia. We've all been there. We've all been there. It's just a unit slap thingy. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this because I actually went back and checked. Wendy did get the highest kill count.
Is it?
Wendy got the highest amount of kills in the game. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Worst unit, most kills. Yes! Love it. I just love it. I just love also the people that are still salty about the fact that Wendy not only was being used but did well, and people still can't get over it. It's pretty funny. It's pretty damn funny. Oh, the salt, man. It's like you in Overwatch.
I think like one sentence.
Yeah, exactly. Other games would improve upon this, but here it's incredibly brief. It's like did this, did this, did this, did this, did this, did this, and this. Other games you get like a paragraph.
Yeah.
Still dead.
Yeah.
Cecilia, still dead. No, she's the only one not to survive.
Yeah.
Still dead. Still dead. Also, because this is the canon A route, we're not going to see Juno.
Oh, why not?
Because she was only in the B route.
Ah.
And B route's not canon in this case.
Is she any good?
Yeah, not really. She's alright. Retired and lived peacefully. So to him too.
Another guy's just like, fuck it.
So I'm an old fuck.
These stupid kids.
Disappeared in the mountains. Did she die? Like her son? That would be pretty morbid, actually.
Oh, Yoda's like, he looks like he needs to retire, man.
No, he still worked. And he retired. Corel retired.
Even quite the young one, just like.
And that is that. Thank you all very much for joining us. We had a great time with this game. It was a lot of fun, and thank you for our very first Let's Play. As for what's next, well, we're heading into my favourite franchise of all time with Super Metroid. Both our favourite Metroid games, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next time we meet in Fire Emblem, we're going back in time, but also forward.
Yes.
To tackle Fire Emblem 7, the prequel to the Binding Blade, the first game in the West, and my favourite game in the Fire Emblem series. When we'll do that, I don't know, but next up is Super Metroid, and I hope you all look forward to that. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining us throughout this time. We hope you enjoyed yourselves, and have a wonderful day.
Bye.